I'm Junjie Wang from Chinese Academy of Science. I'm going to present our work, Find Bugs in Static Bug Founders. Static bug founders, also known as static code analyzer, such as SonarQube, ErrorPronoun, Spotbugs, and PMD, they are widely adopted by developers to ensure software quality. They leverage predefined heuristic static analysis rules to scan the code and report violations as warnings. Existing studies have revealed that they can help detect software defects faster and cheaper than human inspection or software testing. These tools are adopted by open source and commercial organizations. For example, ErrorPronoun and Int'l has been automatically applied to code changes for supporting code review at Google and Facebook. However, the advantages of static bug founders are overshadowed by such issues as uncovered obvious bugs, false positives, and so on. Existing studies focus on the prioritization strategies, the feedback-based rule design, the project-specific rules. However, we notice that the underperformance of bug founders can also be caused by the incorrectness of current rules in these static bug founders. So this work is targeted at detecting bugs in the static bug founders. Our key idea is employ differential testing. The assumption is that the static analysis rules from different bug founders that target at the same type of bugs should have consistent bug detection results on the same input software projects. For example, a rule in Spotbugs reports a warning for a code line, yet its equivalent rule in ErrorPronoun does not report the warning. We can conclude that there either be a false negative bug, that is, suspicious code is not warned in ErrorPronoun, or a false positive bug, that is, the normal code is wrongly warned in Spotbugs. This is the overview of our approach. We experiment with 4 widely used static bug founders, in which SonarQube is paired with PMD, Spotbugs is paired with ErrorPronoun. We employ more than 2,000 open source projects to trigger these static rules. In the first step, we retrieve paired rules. For example, these 2 rules are paired together. They target at the same bug into different static bug founders. We develop a heuristic-based rule mapping method for this step. For the second step, we detect the inconsistencies. That is, we check whether the warning reported by the paired rules mark the same place. These inconsistencies potentially indicate the bugs in the static bug founders. And in the third step, based on the inconsistencies, we identify the buggy rules and categorize these bugs to drive the bug patterns. For example, for these inconsistent warnings, we first determine which tool has a bug, and we also analyze the root cause and drive the bug pattern. In total, this study revealed 46 bugs in the 4 static bug founders, among which there are 38 bugs belong to the false negative, that is, the true bugs are not reported by these static bug founders. We also report these bugs to the development team in GitHub through issue report, among which 30 have been fixed or confirmed by the developers. We also summarize 13 bug patterns based on the bug's context and root causes. They can serve as the checklist when designing or implementing rules in other static bug founders. For example, we found for several rules, they can usually fail in compound expression. For the fourth step, we go a step further by localizing the bugs in static bug founders. We examine the source code of these static bug founders and localizing the faults. For example, for the compound expression, we notice that they check two expressions in parallel. However, when adding the bracket, the two expressions are no longer in parallel. Thus, the rule might fail to work. Then I will quickly conclude this study. We conduct the first differential testing approach on widely used static bug founders. We report 46 bugs, among which 30 are fixed or confirmed. We summarize 13 bug patterns, which can serve as the checklist. We also develop a heuristic-based static analysis method to retrieve the paired rules, which can be used by other studies. That's all. Thank you.